Hello everybody, welcome back to Snowrunner. Today we're going to be hanging out on Zimnegorsk for a little bit. We got a couple tasks that we can do before we need other vehicles. So let's fill this thing full of fuel and go get that abandoned car we found when we scouted. And here's that abandoned TUZ-166. And I really like this little camp that it's stationed at. Just for some reason it makes me feel all cozy. Looks like a moose camp maybe. Where this TUZ has to go. So after this, we're gonna go try and recover that step. So I know all you have to do is repair it, but as it stands on the map, I don't have enough repair points. So I'm gonna drag it all the way down to the trailer store, and with the help of the Chevy, I'm gonna get it all repaired. And I will say, as I'm a big fan of this tank, as it is stock, I'm not sure if there's any additions you can put on it to help. It does not have very good water clearance. Alright, here's the step, buried in the mud here. We'll winch onto that, get it back to the trailer store. I've heard lots of good things about this truck, so I'm excited to get my own, get it repaired up and get it into use. That is assuming I can get my Tatarin out of this mud hole. There we go. Well, that was a bit of a drive, but here we are. We'll get it fueled up and we'll get it repaired. This is the first time I've used this big Scout repair trailer. I gotta keep that in the back of my head because boy is that handy. I even like this little spare parts trailer. Didn't quite have enough repair points to get it finished, but now we sure do. Now, as much as I like this truck, I think the best option for now is to just send it back home, and then we'll soup it up later. And now that we've got the trailers returned, we'll make sure that the Tatarin has enough fuel in it, and then we're going to recover this truck as well. He has served his purpose. Boy, was that fun. So I decided to bring the Tatarin back to the quarry because I'm missing a couple tasks. I looked on the completion checklist. I want to see if I can find them. I reckon I know where one is, and that's where I drive to first, but I also saw something else on the map. So I was expecting a task to be at this little farmhouse, housey area, not an upgrade, but here's the raised suspension for the Zix, a truck that you do not have. We'll have to buy sometime in the future. And now I'm going to go find that special thing I seen on the map. So what the heck is this? It didn't say truck discovered. I can't repair it. So I'm assuming there's a task tied to this truck eventually that I haven't unlocked yet. But I was pretty upset that I couldn't fix it or even drag it. It wouldn't even let me winch to it. So glossing over the fact that I'm really hurt about that big truck we found, we have this 6 here. We're going to drag it back to dispatch because if you use that little map trick for the second stage, it shows you the general area of where it's supposed to go after restoring it. So we're going to get it dragged back to that trailer store. So now we've got this truck back to where it's supposed to be for stage 2. We'll come repair it later. And now we've got some fuel shuffling to do. So there's 2 tasks on the map here. One's for service tub recovery and one's for just another general task. And they both require me to drag fuel carrier trailers around. Because I don't have a truck here, I'm going to use the Tatarin. Here's fuel trailer 1. We'll get going with it. Man, I am just absolutely astounded with how well this tank pulls big trailers around. It must be because its winch point's so high, it keeps that, that hitch out of the ground. But anyways, here's the first trailer, second trailer we're passing by right now. We'll get this dropped off, grab some fuel, and start dragging the other one. I would have kept going, but I know for all you purists out there, everything needs to be on its wheels, so we'll get it back up on its wheels and continue the drag. And here's the trailer where it needs to be. So I didn't read what the reward was for this. I didn't know once I returned this trailer I would just get a fuel service station here. It's a little silly, but this is how I did it anyways. So after this, there's a contest here, and it's just to drag a little scout fuel trailer up the hill, and we're gonna hit that as well. Yeah, if you already have a vehicle out here that can do this, this Firewatch Tower Supply is a total cakewalk. This was one of the easier contests I've ever done. That's that contest done. So the next step for me here is we're going to go all the way back down to the coast. There's a trailer there that needs to get drugged back, and there's some no good teens around that need a lesson. And this whole corner of the map is just a slop hole. But here's the trailer. We're going to get it drug over to this upcoming task here on the coast. Let's get going. So I haven't done my research on this task yet, so I'm just going to drive up here all cautious like and take a look at it. No good teens, I see there's 2 things there on the list. One's to repair and one's to deliver. So we're going to do the delivery first. And I noticed the car is in pretty good shape. It's just out of fuel. So we're going to refuel it, and it'll help get itself through all the mud holes that we have to come out and get in here to the service station hub. So I decided to try, if I want to cut through trees like this with the Tatarin, I'd go to first person, and it seems to have worked out for me quite well. I'm not sure if this would help you in the future, but you're welcome to use this idea. I'm sure there's people that religiously play in first person and would never go in here, and there's lots of people that would never go in here with a vehicle anyways, but I did. Worked out for me. Maybe it'll work out for you. And it worked so well the first time, I decided to push my luck and try it a second and even a third time. And as we're pulling up to the service station here, I see there is one task that has just shown up. It was not here before. I know it wasn't. But this is another scout accessible task. So we're going to use the Tatarin as well to finish that up. And with ease, we have finished the late inspection task. As much as I have enjoyed using the Tatarin throughout the last couple episodes, I decided it was time to recover it. I can't wait to get it all upgraded and souped up in the future, but I'll thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we tackle some logging. See you later.